Good afternoon, my name is Christopher. They call me Champion. I would like to welcome my viewers to The Cut here in the backwoods. It's where I live. Today we're going to be making a fishing pole, so I want to start off like this. Fishing poles have more uses than at a body of water, okay? You can, for example, on land, draw in animals with that natural instinct to chase by using fishing poles. And you can draw them in let's say, stick range, rock throwing range, or if you have a weapon, it'll draw it in range of your weapon. So you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need duct tape, duh. You're going to need a fiberglass rod, an old chew can, and some nails. And you're also going to need a stick, something more appropriate. And when you find a stick that you will use, you might want to spend some time and clean it up a little bit. A knife and hatchet will be extremely useful for this build. You're going to need a fishing hook, some fishing line, some aluminum hanger would be useful and helpful, or if you don't have that, you can always use a paper clip. So you're going to want to take your fiberglass rod, cut it to length, and then you're going to want to wrap some tape around it so that when you put a hole inside your chew can and put it over said fiberglass rod, it does not slide off. Then you'll need to take your stick and hatchet or knife and split it, and then take your fiberglass rod and put it in between, and be careful of the placement so that it is ergonomic for when you are casting and reeling in your juicy fish. And then when you get that finished, you can tape the ends of your stick back together to firmly hold this in place. This is a method, but I definitely suggest boring a hole and not splitting the wood, or doing the best you can not to split it from the top down, maybe just in the center. And then you're going to want to take a nail or whatever you have and make a right angle out of it. And when you have that finished, you can firmly duct tape your nail to your chew can. Then drill holes in your chew can and put your fiberglass rod through. Nobody likes to have tangled fishing line, so a couple prototypes, and this is a prototype, I'll show you the finished product after this, is to keep your fishing line untangled. You could either cut out cardboard guides, or you could use plastic lids, whatever you have laying around. And then you can take your spool of fishing line, place it over said fiberglass rod. I would use a washer or something to pinch it together. And then you would take whatever you have to make eye holes to feed your line through. Let's say, whatever you have. Lo and behold, it's getting dark, fast forwarding. And you would have something that looks like this. I told you I was a mechanic. I was able to pick up a tire valve, and I use the same design as well. Okay, so I want to cast it for you. This is pressure sensitive. That's for casting, and that's for reeling it in. And I'm going to cast it for you guys and show you how it works. And then I will leave you guys with a quote. Okay, so obviously thumb on it, just like you would with the clicker, and then that's that, guys. It's not perfect, but it works. And I can fish. I had fun making this today, guys. No problems at all. I enjoy that kind of stuff. And that's how you make a fishing pole as well. It'll be touch and go as it was for me, because I've never made a fishing pole by hand. But I wanted to show you guys that it is possible. So that's your education today. You can use fishing poles outside of a body of water for baiting predatory animals or even birds, just to get them in range so that you can attack them and secure yourself some life-sustaining meat. Okay, And so I will leave you with this. And I think it's fitting. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he'll eat for a lifetime.